Welcome to the Explainer. So, you did it. You landed that amazing new job. Congratulations. But, now comes the real challenge. Hitting the ground running and mastering all the digital tools from day one. In this Explainer, I'm going to give you the essential survival guide to make sure you don't just survive, but you absolutely thrive.
Just picture it for a second. You've got the offer letter signed for a killer role at a great company, let's call them Worlds Corp. You're feeling excited, maybe a little nervous, because those expectations are high, and your first day is just around the corner.
So, here's your mission, and it's a big one. You've got to get up to speed on their digital toolkit, and fast. And look, this isn't just about ticking boxes. This is about showing your new team that you're on the ball, you're organized, and you are ready to jump in and contribute from the second you log on.
Okay, first things first. Let's get the lay of the land. You're about to be handed a brand new laptop, and it's going to be full of stuff. Knowing how it all fits together is step one. So let's start with the absolute basics. What even is software?
At its core, software is just the set of instructions that tells the fancy paperweight on your desk, your computer, how to actually do useful things. But here's the part that really matters for your job.
There are really two kinds. On one hand, you have system software. Honestly, you can pretty much ignore this. It's the behind-the-scenes stuff like Windows or Mac OS that just makes the computer, compute. Where you're going to live and where you'll make your mark is in application software. These are the tools of your trade. The word processors, the spreadsheets, the chat programs that you'll use every single day to get things done.
All right, before you write a single report or create one spreadsheet, we need to talk about containing the digital chaos. Your first real mission is to tame clutter. And trust me, this isn't just about being neat. It's about being fast, efficient, and someone your team can rely on.
And if you're thinking, how important can a few messy folders be? Get a load of this. Research shows that just one disorganized employee can cost their company over $10,000 a year in lost time and productivity. So by getting this right from day one, you're not just making your own life easier, you're immediately showing them you're a valuable, productive asset.
So how do you do it? It's simple, really. Think of your computer like a physical filing cabinet. First, you need a system. Maybe you organize folders by project, or by date, or by client. Then you have to name everything clearly. No more Document 1 or Final Report Copy. Name it so you could find it in 30 seconds, even a year from now. Use subfolders to keep things tidy. And here's the golden rule. File stuff immediately. The second you save something, put it where it belongs. A clean desktop is the sign of a clear, focused mind.
And these are the things you'll be filing. It's so important to speak the language of file types. You're going to be swimming in docs, sheets, and slides. But here's a pro tip. Knowing the difference between sending a .docx file that someone can edit versus a .pdf that's locked down for final approval, that's a small detail that shows you really know what you're doing.
Okay, your digital house is in order. It's clean, it's organized. Now, it's time to actually talk to people. Your next big challenge is communication. Nailing your professional voice in emails and chats is absolutely critical for making that great first impression.
Choosing the right tool for the job is half the battle. Think of it like this. Email is a formal letter. It's for official business, detailed information, anything you need a paper trail for. Instant messaging, or IM, that's the virtual tap on the shoulder. It's for quick questions, fast back and forth. Picking the right one shows you respect everyone's time, and that's huge.
And when you do write those emails, these 5 rules are your new best friend. It really all boils down to this. Be clear, be brief, and be correct. A good subject line isn't just polite, it helps your whole team stay organized. And please, for the love of all that is holy, take 5 extra seconds to proofread. That one little typo can be the difference between looking sharp and looking sloppy.
Okay, so you're organized. You're communicating like a total pro. Now let's talk about the actual programs you'll be using. In pretty much any modern company, your day is going to revolve around one of 2 big players, Microsoft 365 or Google Workspace.
Now, take a good look at this chart. It might seem like a lot, but here's the secret. They're basically the same thing. Word is docs, Excel is sheets, PowerPoint is slides. The name on the box changes, but the job they do is identical. So the real takeaway here is this. If you learn one system, you're already 90% of the way to knowing the other. Your goal isn't to master a brand, it's to master the tasks, writing, analyzing, presenting, no matter what logo is in the corner.
And that brings us to the final level, mastering modern teamwork. This is where everything we've talked about, your organization, your communication, your tool skills, all comes together so you can work like a well-oiled machine with your new colleagues. This right here, this is the absolute game changer of modern work. Forget the old days of emailing files back and forth with names like report_final_v2_final_final, I mean it this time, .docx. No way. Today's tools let everyone be in the same document at the same time, making changes together. It's not just the cool feature, it's a completely different and better way of working.
And doing it is so incredibly simple. But look at step 3. That is where the magic happens. Setting permissions. This is your collaboration control panel. Are you sending a final draft that you only want people to view? Or is this a brainstorm where you want everyone to have editor access and just jump right in? Mastering these little settings is the key to running a smooth project.
So there you have it, the foundations of organization, communication, and collaboration that will make you a superstar from your very first login. You're totally ready. But, in a world where tech is always changing, the learning never really stops. So that leaves just one last question. What's the one skill you are going to develop next to not just do your job, but to build your entire career? Thanks for watching The Explainer.